What was it like watching the
That was
grading services
that
adopt
was
your
that was
framework?
really that was really exciting because I sent a copy to NGC. I sent a copy to PCGS to David Hall, who was he was the president at that time. He was the man, and I got a call from him, and he said, I'll never forget this. He said, Rick, I really don't understand a thing about these coins, but won't you come on over and let's talk about it?
Like
And
David?
so we had several meetings and talking about what kind of standards we should have. And they were toying with the idea of having three cameo standards, like a cameo, heavy cameo, and deep cameo. But they eventually settled on just two standards. It would just be too complicated with three. So it was two standards, similar to like the Morgan dollars, where they have proof likes and deep proof likes, and then we had to have standards for every denomination. And what I had to do for them was to give them coins that would fit within their grading standard. The PCGS grading standard, this is really interesting. PCGS, for example, for their Franklins, have seven coin examples. They have seven or eight. The first coin they have pictured is just called a proof. It's fully brilliant, just fully brilliant proof. The next coin over is called a proof plus, and it will be a coin with very light frost on the surface, but not enough for a cameo designation. Then the next coin in their grading set, they have called the cameo minus. It has a little more frost than that previous coin, just enough for a cameo designation, and it's called cameo minus. However, when they put it in the holder, it just says cameo. It doesn't say cameo minus. It just says cameo on the holder. This is just for the purposes of the graders at PCGS. And then the next one over, they have Cameo, then they have Cameo Plus, and the next coin over is a Deep Cameo Minus, which is the minimum standard for a Deep Cameo designation. And then they have Deep Cameo, and then the last coin they have is a Deep Cameo Plus, which is the most phenomenal contrast you could have on a proof coin from this era. So that's what they did with their grading set, and NGC has a similar grading set as well. So when it comes to determining whether a coin falls into a cameo or a deep cameo standard, they use this grading set. And so if it looks like it's more like a cameo plus, then it becomes a cameo.
Yeah.
If it looks like it's a deep cameo minus, then it goes into a deep cameo holder. So yeah. So that's the set that they've had that I put together for them. This was back in 1992, and the same thing for NGC that they still use today. And they have a set for every denomination.